Hi Pisces, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. This has been quite a month that we just went through of May. This is going to be for June 2022. We are officially out of eclipse season, although we can feel some of the energies for the next few months, even up to 6 months. So take a look at the eclipse playlist on Scorpio Soul Time just to make sure you're familiar with all the energies that you've went through and also see how they play out for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, so today we are going to pull 8 cards, 2 for each week, and take a look at those important dates at the beginning of this video just to get an idea of those energies that we are dealing with throughout the month of June. Also, if you haven't liked or subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would. It really helps my channel grow. And let's get started. All right, so that first week we have the 8 of Wands. So lots of information flying going on, as well as the Devil card. Very interesting, Pisces. So you're opening up the month with a lot of things going on in your brain. The second week, we do have that Chariot card in reverse, as well as the 3 of Pentacles. So possibly something dealing with your work, working on a project there. You have the High Priestess in reverse that third week of the month. So your intuition is probably going to be high during that time, as well as the Knight of Swords. Intuition and mental acuity. Last week, you have the Death card, possibly stemming from that full moon in Scorpio that we did have in May. And the 8 of Pentacles, continuing something dealing with your work. So Pisces, I will tell you, just looking at this like quickly, it looks like something dealing with your job or something you do on the day-to-day is needing refinement and is having you like frazzled, meaning like you're trying to do a lot of things and there possibly needs to be something that goes by the wayside or like you get rid of in order to feel better about it, okay? I'm saying that because as you open up the month, you have this 8 of Wands and the Devil card. So we open up the month with that new moon in Gemini on May 30th. And then we do have Mercury going direct in Taurus on the 3rd. What I want to say is there's so much information flying in at you that I'm trying to figure out if you all feel comfortable with where you left things in May. And I say that because the Devil card is usually this card of like analysis paralysis. You're just feeling like you're all in your feelings, you're all in your head, you're all in your ego. And so that mixed with too many things going on, you might be listening to too many people. You might be trying to like not it's almost like you're focusing more on what you don't need to focus on, and you need to like get clear on how you want to like move forward with your month of June. So Pisces, I would say like if you had any like strong inklings in May around moving away from something, some people, a job, a situation, you need to do it, because I feel like you're already opening up the month with like this energy of like a little bit of chaos. And I think that if you don't get straight in your head like what direction you want to move, it's going to be like a stressful month. Okay, we do get to that second week with the Chariot card, but you see how the Chariot card is in reverse. Chariot card usually has to do with you having control, you being able to like move forward in like a systematic way, and you being able to like feel like you're in command of like your destiny. I feel like with it in reverse, like I said, you're kind of like going off of this chaotic energy. Like there's no reins. The horses are just doing their own thing. They're just like bolting out of your control. With this 3 of Pentacles though, I do feel like you're trying to gain back control through your job. Maybe you have a really good job and you're really comfortable with it, but I also feel like you're feeling like you need to maybe you need to talk to someone, or you just need to get some better control over like how much is coming at you. I don't know if many of you are feeling like you're overworked and you just can't like control like how much is coming in. By the time you get to that second week of June, Mercury moves into Gemini. So you might like get some clarity around how you're able to like move forward in a more systematic way rather than this chaos that started off the month. But by the time you get to that third week, I really like this blue. Anytime I see a lot of blue, it usually means intuitive insights coming in, as well as like emotional like well-being. And so I'm glad to see this High Priestess, because the High Priestess usually has to do with, I'm going to put it upright so you can see, the High Priestess usually has to do with being able to feel like really tuned in, tapped on, like really like able to like feel like you are part of like the insight that your ancestors or that your spirit guides are trying to give you. Like you're really feeling one with like this emotional energy, this air energy. And so I think that it's going to be really helpful for you to like meditate around that third week of the month. It's important to do it anyway, but I really feel like by the time you get to this third week of the month, you're really going to need to connect to a higher being just to be able to like tap into like the energy. Because I also feel like with this Knight of Swords, my concern is like Knight of Swords tends to be like really like fly by the seat of your pants, not always thinking through everything. But not like Knight of Wands, like you're just fiery energy, but more like mentally, like you're almost at a standstill. Like you get analysis paralysis and you're either like not making a decision because you're just at a standstill, or you're just making rash decisions. So just make sure you really like tap into those energies that third week of June, because that's when the sun moves into Cancer. So that watery energy that I was talking about with that High Priestess, by the time you get to June 21st, when we have that summer solstice, that'll be a really nice time to like plant new intentions for the month ahead, or for the rest of the year, to be honest with you, once you get to the summer solstice. That last week of the month, Pisces, we do have this really interesting energy, because you have this Death card in reverse and you have this Eight of Pentacles, which goes back to the working, project-based, really like head down, trying to get stuff done. But with this Death card, Major Arcana card in reverse, I'm wondering if some of you need to figure out what it was around that full moon in Scorpio. Was there some type of event that happened? Were there people around you that no longer are in the picture, or you maybe need to get rid of some situations that are around you for you to be able to focus back on some important projects? There is like this air of like letting go to be able to work. Does that make sense? So I would say to you, Pisces, like you have a mixed bag of like starting off the month really in this like kind of chaotic, everything is going on, can't really get focused in your head, to like this like feeling like not that comfortable, but then you kind of start coming into your own with that Cancer new moon. Is it Cancer new moon? Cancer new moon at the end of the month, but the sun moves into Cancer mid-month, and that summer solstice. So I would say take a look at your sun, moon, and rising videos, Pisces, just to get a clearer idea of where you're going personally, because I can see how some of you are going to be really focused with that, getting that energy straight in your mind. But then some of you, I feel like, just need to do some letting go and to connect to your higher spirits. Okay. All right, Pisces, I hope you all have a great June 2022, and I'll talk to you all later.